Wait, did a new console just get announced? So the news is out, and yes, we have a new console on the horizon. And it's not what anyone thought it would be, with the big three still battling each other for market share and the new Steam machine on the horizon as well. Whose wallet has enough bandwidth to add yet another console to their setup? Well, maybe we should find out what console it is before we start asking these questions. Now, let's take a look at the NeoGeo announcement trailer and we'll talk more after. Let's go.
Wow, the start kind of sounds like the PlayStation, the OG PlayStation startup. Gamepad looks similar to the Sega Genesis. The buttons are kind of countersunk. The whole area is concave. Okay. Nice looking system, very clean. I'm not mad at that. I wonder if it looks exactly like its predecessor. So we got those classic games. I'll list those out for you guys later on in the video, so don't worry. Nice. What's this?
Oh, wow, the all white. Okay. I think we got to keep her, guys. That all white. Oh my God. It looks amazing. I love it. Like most of you already know, not everyone had the money for the original NeoGeo Advanced Entertainment System when it released back in the 90s. It was deemed a luxury console. I mean, my mother would never buy a console at this price, and to be honest, my mother barely wanted game systems in the house. Now, it's kind of funny. Look what I do for a living, or what I'm trying to do for a living. But anyway, we actually won our PlayStation from a drawing at K&B Toys, although that was years after the Geo release, but great memories nonetheless. We got our Sega Genesis because my dad took pity on us and he always wanted to go the opposite way of my mom. But the Neo Geo wasn't even on my radar when I was a child. Of course, when it was released, I was 2, but that's not the point. It wasn't a mainline system, especially costing $649. That's back in the 90s, and that would be around $1,500 today. So of course, no one I knew had the Neo Geo. Let me know down in the comments if you had the Neo Geo or you knew somebody with the Neo Geo. I definitely want to see if anyone bought it besides like the rich kids of CEOs and CCOs, et cetera, et cetera. But anyway, I would love to sit here and say we were all distraught and kids were swooning left and right because they couldn't get the Neo Geo, but that wasn't the case. You see, we had Nintendo and we had Sega, and they were in their prime. So there was no need to go get a Neo Geo because no one had it. So of course, you would have nothing to talk about. Maybe they shared some of the same games, but at the end of the day, you really wanted to kind of talk to your peers. You still want to talk about Nintendo and Sega because they were at the peak of their game. You had the Sega Genesis, the NES, the Game Boy, the Game Gear. So it was back and forth between the two companies. SNK was never a thought in my mind or my friend's mind. It just wasn't. Remember, I was around 2 years old when the NeoGeo came out, so I wasn't fully cognizant of gaming. But of course, I remember the Genesis, I remember the NES, but it looks like the NeoGeo faded into obscurity, then perished completely in 1997. However, with the re-release of the console, there's still a chance to experience it as an adult, with some disposable income, that is. I don't know if you have it. I don't have it. Now, SNK and Play On Replay, who is also behind the all-black remake for the Commodore 64, announced a faithful remake of this high-end retro console called the NeoGeo AES Plus. Oh, and before I forget, similar to Sega, SNK was in the business of making cabinets. The NeoGeo MVS, a different version of the same system, used in cabinets placed in various arcades around the world, which ended up being a success during the 1990s. Due to the cabinet's low cost, multiple cartridge slots, and compact size, several successful video game series were released for the platform, such as Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting, Samurai Showdown, World Heroes, The King of Fighters, and many more. So we mostly know of SNK from its main claim to fame, Fatal Fury. And I want to be honest with you guys, I didn't even know that SNK made the NeoGeo. I really didn't. I've heard about it, but again, I've never looked into it because it was too expensive. It was unimportant. And it kind of makes me want to buy the system now that it's cheaper. It's $249, so that's acceptable. To be honest, I bought a handheld portable PC for a lot more. And if you're plugged into the gaming industry, you would know that the PlayStation 5 Pro just went up to $900. So hearing a price down in the $200 range is not bad. It's honestly refreshing. Let me know what you think about the price down in the comments. Is it worth it? And remember, the NeoGeo can play any of the old cartridges, so there's that. A quick aside here. Hopefully Sega will do something similar with the Dreamcast, because it was the greatest console no one played. Truly, it was a hit of its time. Now, the NeoGeo will release on November 12th, 2026. It's available for pre-order for $249.99 in both the standard and the 35th anniversary edition. The console will feature a low latency HDMI output at 1080p. It will also be capable of permanently saving high scores. A NeoGeo AES Plus arcade controller, a memory card, and a classic controller will be available for purchase. Finally, here are the 10 games planned for launch: Metal Slug, The King of Fighters 2002, Garou, Mark of the Wolves, Big Tournament Golf, Shock Troopers, Samurai Showdown V Special, Polestar, Twinkle Star Sprites, Magician Lord, and Over Top. Leave a comment below and tell me, did you own the original NeoGeo? Do you plan on getting the new NeoGeo? And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you got any value from it. And ring that notification bell so you won't miss out on more videos like this. But most importantly, keep moving forward and game on.